77 on Super Typhoon Hagupit, Philippine name Ruby, with winds now of 150 miles per hour and a pressure of 926 millibars. It's intensified slightly since the last update last night. Its position is 12 degrees north, 128.5 degrees east as of 2 p.m. UTC on December the 5th. The storm is expected to move inland over the Philippines, of course, could strike the island of Samar as a Category 4 typhoon before moving inland and weakening and moving over the South China Sea eventually after crossing over the rest of the island. Southern Luzon, the Manila area could even see some inclement weather as well occurring from the storm, possibly even typhoon conditions depending on where its track goes exactly. Of course, all those areas in between towards the south as well will be seeing the possibility of typhoon conditions as well. Looking at the warnings situation, Signal 2 warning still in effect for large parts of the Visayas region, including northernmost Mindanao as well, and extending towards the southeastern tip of Luzon as well. Signal 1 warnings in effect for most of the western Visayas and for a little bit more of Luzon further north, and those warnings will likely extend further towards the west as the storm draws ever nearer in the next 12 to 24 hours. Sea surface temperatures remain warm around 28 degrees Celsius, certainly warm enough to sustain development, but land interactions going to get in the way of that very soon indeed. On the other side, in the South China Sea, warm waters still exist there as well, which means the storm could re-intensify once it passes over the Philippines. Looking at wind shear, there is a little pocket of higher wind shear directly in front of the storm, but right now it's not looking too bad, so we could possibly see maintaining its strength in the next 12 hours until it reaches Samar. This is the latest water vapor imagery as well. You can see how the northern spiral bands have been pretty destroyed because of dry air as well. This is the current model ones, the CMC first of all. Takes the storm towards the west to jog towards the north over the Philippine Islands too by the looks of things, and then moving towards the west towards southern Vietnam. Also of note, a new storm forming in the northern Indian Ocean as well. The GFS model also takes the storm into land now, looks like a similar landfall area to Haiyan of last year according to the GFS, a landfall either in southern Samar or northern Leyte, and then moving inland and then eventually over the South China Sea, so that's certainly something to watch out for. The latest satellite imagery, the storm's been rather uncertain of where it wants to go, and it seems to be slowing down significantly as well. A slight westward movement in the past few hours. And if this slow speed continues as the storm moves inland, flooding will become a significant concern as well, particularly on the island of Samar, which is beginning to get pounded by heavy rain already, and spiral bands already reaching the other islands as well, such as Cebu and into southern Luzon as well. We'll be seeing some rainfall from some of its outer bands there too. But the eye wall remains well out at sea for now. That's not going to be the case for too much longer. Give it 12 or 24 hours and the eye wall will be well over land, and it could still be at this intensity, so it's certainly a scary situation there. As of December the 5th at 2 p.m. UTC, nothing's going on in the Western Hemisphere, it's still all in the east. Invest 99S is still going somehow in the South Indian Ocean, that's not likely to be with us for much longer. And of course we have Typhoon Hagupit, Philippine name Ruby, a Category 4 super typhoon. 77 tropical storms have formed this year so far around the world in 2014. 44 of those have become Category 1 cyclones with winds of 74 miles per hour or higher, and 26 have become Category 3 storms with winds of 115 miles per hour plus. Ruby, of course, becoming the 26th to do so, the third one to reach 180 miles per hour this year in the Western Pacific. You can visit Force 13 on any of its 6 outlets. The website force13.com is the main place to stay up to date for all the goings on around the world storm-wise. Of course, the video pages will also have regular updates, schedule coming shortly, and of course the social platforms will have even more rapid-fire updates on there too. Search Force 13 on those, at Force 13 on Twitter, and you can speak to me personally at Fool 13 on Skype for tropical weather chat. The upload schedule then, the next update will probably arrive at 8 p.m. UTC this evening, that's early morning local time, followed by update 9 at 2 a.m. UTC on December the 6th, that's late morning local time, but that's all for now.